Hello, I'm Walter Klaus, and welcome to Seneca Students of the Month. Our student nominees help make Seneca a better place, often through their uplifting personalities and positive actions and interactions. Our April nominees are David Buscemi, Ryan McLaughlin, Robert Sunbury, and Danielle McCluskey. Senior David Buscemi is a very mature student. He is always eager and ready to help his friends and peers. Even though he has a busy schedule, David stays on task and does well in school. David is known as a friendly and reliable person by his peers and has big plans for the future.
My favorite thing about Seneca is probably the staff. I love the community that they have going on here, and I feel like I'm a part of a family. My favorite subject is probably auto shop. I enjoy going in there and learning about my car and being able to do things by myself. My favorite subject overall is science. I want to be a chemist, and I love our science department. Every single science teacher I feel has individually changed me in some way. My success really comes from my positivity towards life, just in general. I feel like I'm a happy person. I'm always smiling. I used to play tennis, but now I play basketball. I love it. I play every day during lunch and learn. I wish I would have played school. Outside of school, I play a lot of basketball. I help out the community a little bit. I do cleanup projects. In LBI, I go down, I participate in beach cleanups. I help out with school cleanups, whatever I can. I want to be a chemical analysis, hopefully in a field of chemistry that is good at helping people. You know, maybe something where I can interact with people. Seneca has prepared me a lot for that because of how much interaction I have with people and how much speaking I get to do. My greatest accomplishment in school is probably doing the seminars with Miss Lawler, where we get to talk to the freshmen and we get to talk to all the students about the valuable lessons that are to be learned from a peer and not from faculty. I think my positivity brings other positivity to the school, and I like to make people smile, so I feel like that helps. Seneca has built me into the person that I am today. I'm very thankful for that. Between the students and the faculty, I feel like they've all individually changed my life in some way. Overall, I think Seneca is probably 90% of the reason why I am the person I am today. I expect to make an impact by saying hi to everyone this year. That's my goal, is to greet everyone and have everyone say hi back to me. Just smile, be a good person, make other people be good people. So one moment at Seneca that I'd like to go back to would be the moment that Mr. Myra told us that he was taking over the basketball program at Lunch and Learn, and that we were able to play every day. Be yourself. Teachers really understand when you're being yourself or when you're changing yourself. Be a good person, smile, make eye contact. Just be overall good.
Our junior nominee, Ryan McLaughlin, consistently serves his community in any way he can. He is dedicated to his classwork and seeks to help his peers at all opportunities. Ryan plans on continuing his commitment to service in the future and is a great representative of the Seneca family.
My favorite thing about Seneca is definitely my peers, just all different variations. Everyone's their own type of person, and I can be myself around everyone. Like, there's no judging, everyone's accepted, and it does have that family away from family feel. My favorite subject this year has to be physics with Mr. Bush. Just the way he teaches, I'm always involved, or he's to the point. It's easy to comprehend, and it's always an enjoyment in his class. Overall, I hate to pick favorites, but I have to go with drafting design. It's just always been fun. I always liked designing things and building things, and that class I've gotten to do that. The thing that I do that makes me successful is being myself. My parents always taught me that growing up, that I should just be myself and don't let others change me. And I've stuck to that, and will continue to do that throughout my life. Here at Seneca, I'm a part of the National Honor Society, Technical Students Association, Buddies Club, and Aeronautics Club. In Aeronautics Club, there's a few competitions. Last one we just did was a TARC, and we had to build a rocket, and they give you the requirements, and you qualify, like you try and get to a certain height or whatever, and then the next try you try and take weight out or add weight to get to another specific height to qualify for a national competition. And there's also a egg inside the rocket that you try not to crush. We're currently working on another rocket now for the rowing competition. Outside of school, I'm a volunteer cadet EMT with the Tabernacle Rescue Squad, and I'm also part of the New Jersey State Trooper Police Explorer program. I also like to volunteer outside of both the Tabernacle Rescue Squad with my dad, or with his FOP Lodge, which is a Fraternal Order of Police. He is a retired police officer, so I volunteer there, and also I'm the captain of an MS walk team because my mother has MS, so we do a fundraiser every year, so I captain that. Like I said, the Tabernacle Rescue Squad, they put me through EMT school. I'm certified in the state of New Jersey, so since last summer I've been running as a certified EMT. I am underage though, so once I become 18 this next summer, I will be able to run with me and another person. Well, my grandfather, when he was growing up, he joined the Coast Guard when World War II broke out, so I always wanted to do something because my great-grandfather served, my grandfather served, my dad was a police officer, so like I want to continue the service. So I would like to go to the United States Coast Guard Academy to follow in my grandfather's footsteps. If not that, I'd like to do something in engineering. I do love building, maybe continue with the medical field, seeing how I am an EMT. If not that, something just in the engineering. Seneca has prepared me by teaching me to go from day to day, not jumping ahead of myself. They want to make me focus on what's tomorrow, not like what's coming up ahead, like in a month. Like I'm always busy. They always keep me busy with homework, essays, all that kind of stuff. So it makes me manage my time. I used to be a little more lenient, freshman and procrastinate all the time. Now I'm trying to get things done before, plan out and keep my schedule, organized. My greatest accomplishment to date would have to be definitely passing EMT school. It was a hard summer, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 p.m. every day. It wasn't easy. Most of the kids I was in there with were pre-med kids, and then there was just me, this 16-year-old sophomore becoming a junior, no idea what was going on, but I had great teachers, and the other kids helped me out, and I was just happy to pass it, and now I can serve my community. I think I'm a valuable member of the Seneca family because we're a family. Everyone's important in it. You could be involved, you couldn't be involved. It doesn't matter. What you do in this school helps it create its figure for the future. What makes me stand out is probably how I wear FSU every day. It's earned me the nickname FSU. I've always had the love because my dad grew up, raised me as an FSU fan, so I've continued the tradition and will continue the tradition. I've changed Seneca by, again, I think just being myself. Everyone has an impact on it, whether, like I said, you could be involved in clubs, you couldn't be. Just your presence here in the school makes a difference. It shows that you might care, you might not care, but what you do today it affects the future, especially in this school. I expect to make an impact by, again, staying myself, but, just doing courteous things, just not having to do so, but just doing because, it's in my nature. If someone on crutches, I'll hold the door for them, if someone needs help, I'll help them. If they look like they're in distress, it's just in my nature. Even before EMT school, I've just been raised that way to help others when in need. I've had a lot of favorite moments in this school, but this might sound corny, but honestly, when I got called down to the office, I had no idea what it was for, and it was early. It was first period. I was tired, didn't get much sleep the night before because it's studying and homework and all that, and I get called down to the office and then hear you have congratulations, you've won Student of the Month. That made my day, it made my week. It just I was totally caught off guard, and my parents, they were away at the time, so to send them that text while they're away, they were ecstatic, and I was just proud to say I'm Student of the Month here at Seneca High School, and then to make my family proud too. If a student was looking to become Student of the Month, again, just do the simple things in life. Don't try, yes, go above and beyond, but don't do it, just to try and get this. Do it because you care. If you show that you care, and and it's out of natural habit, I believe that one day you'll get Student of the Month too.
Robert Sunbury, our sophomore nominee, participates in a host of extracurricular activities here at Seneca. Even with this heavy extracurricular workload, Robert still maintains his grades in a challenging array of classes. Robert is passionate about his learning and takes pride in everything he does.
My favorite thing about Seneca is how there's the relationships between all the students and the teachers, and how everybody seems to get along well, and it all just seems to go. My favorite subject this year is orchestra, because it's a great time making music with my friends in the class and making new friends who I didn't have before. My favorite subject overall would still be orchestra, because it's just an amazing experience and it inspired me to play the cello, and it's just amazing. I always keep up good spirits, because if you let yourself get down, it's going to be hard to get back up, so I always try to keep my head high. I do chess club, Latin club, robotics, I do Italian club, I do Russian club. I do all sorts of stuff, and STEM club, and marching band, and orchestra, and they're all great. At robotics, I'm a programmer, I'm on the programming team, and I write the code for the robot, and I help keep all the sub-teams together and make sure the robot gets done. Outside of school, I'm a Boy Scout, I'm almost to Eagle, and I take cello lessons outside the school with one of my teachers, and For the community, I regularly end up going on road cleanups, and I help on a lot of Eagle Scout projects to improve various facilities in the community. In the future, I most likely want to be a math teacher, because all the math teachers I've had have been fantastic, and especially my 8th grade math teacher, Miss Misowitz, and my current math teacher, Miss Den. They've just shown me how amazing math can be, and they've made me want to be a teacher like them. My greatest accomplishment today, I would say, is my cello playing. I started in my freshman year because I went to one of my sister's concerts, and at one point the orchestra came on, and I thought they were amazing. And I decided I wanted to be a part of that, so I started playing the cello, and I'm very happy with where I am now in just 2 years. I think I'm a valuable member of the Seneca family, because I'm that one guy that always tries to keep everyone happy and keeps everyone's spirits up no matter the situation. I'd say what makes me stand out is my friendliness and how easily I talk to other people. I think I was nominated for Student of the Month because of how friendly I am with all my teachers and everyone in my classes, and of how happy I stay all the time. Going through Seneca has shown me all the different kinds of people. I've made friends with people that I never would have ever met before, and it's just helped me a lot with my relationships with other people. I participate in all sorts of clubs and things, and I do my best to help everyone keep their spirits up and stay happy. A few weeks ago, when we went to the Teen Arts Festival and played our Vivaldi's Spring with my quartet, it was a fantastic experience, and I have never done anything like it before. Just keep doing what you're doing, and work hard in class, be friendly with your teachers, be friendly with the other students, and just be a good person in general.
Even though she recently suffered a tragic event, our freshman nominee, Danielle McCluskey, stays involved and always gives her all in everything she does. Danielle is selfless, and her commitment to service in her community and school is admirable. Danielle will definitely achieve great things in her future, both here at Seneca and beyond.
My favorite thing about Seneca is the family-friendly atmosphere and how there's always someone there to help you out with something you really need help with. My favorite subject is math. I've always loved math, but I love how helpful the teachers are when I really need help in a certain topic that we're doing. What makes me successful is I ask for help when I really need it, and I try as hard as I can to study every night and work really hard. I do cheer, I do clubs I do DECA, and I do Interact. In DECA, we do competitions where we go and we stand in front of judges and we present a topic and kind of put a statement or argument out there of what our topic is. I like to hang out with my friends outside. I like to be really active. I do kickboxing and I go swimming. I want to grow up and I want to be a mediator, which is a marriage counselor, where it's a person that works in the law and they work with people after a divorce has already happened. They're teaching me life skills like business, money making, how to get there, and all the life skills I need to know. For me, I've made a lot of new friends just being here for 1 year so far, and I'm really happy about that. Because everyone, to me, being a valuable member of the Seneca family is kind of just being in the school and being happy and including everyone else around you. I have a different outlook on things than other people. That's what makes me stand out personally, and I just think differently than a lot of other people do. I think I was nominated for Student of the Month because I'm always smiling in the hallway and I'm always laughing. I laugh a lot. Seneca's made me realize that not everything's always easy and you kind of need to work really hard to get where you want to get. I've tried my hardest to make it like it really is, family friendly, and invite people and include them. I really want to work as hard as I can and try to just make new friends and get a bigger circle. My first DECA competition. That was the most fun for me because it was new, I was nervous, but I had all my friends there to help me and go through the same thing I was going through, so it was a great experience. Just try to be happy and work your hardest and just always be open to new ideas and never put someone down, because sometimes when you're happy, it'll get you somewhere that you wouldn't expect it to get you.
Congratulations to our student nominees. Thanks to them, the Seneca community is a positive and accepting learning environment for all. For the last time here at Seneca High School, this is Walter Klaus signing off. Thanks for joining us for this installment of Seneca Students of the Month.